morning, everyone. Yeah, Friday we saw US market correcting, mainly on account of one of the reason is that the employment data came ahead of expectations. That is, the employment addition came at 3,90,000 versus expectation of 3,18,000. That has led to expectation that the Fed will continue to keep the interest rate tight and will continue with its action of stronger control on inflation. So US market corrected on that day, but today morning futures are marginally positive for the US market, and even the Asian markets are also indicating some positive trend in the today's morning trade. And if we see the even commodity also, we are seeing across the board the positiveness in the commodity as well. Oil is again over $120. It's at around 120.5 against Friday similar time of around 117.5. Whereas in if it aluminium is up by around 2% and copper is up by around 1%. Iron ore is up by around 2% and steel is up by around 1%. All these are in morning rate in the China market. In India on Friday, NMDC reduced the copper iron ore prices substantially, though internationally it has moved up. Apart from that, RBI is will be announcing its policy decisions on 8th of June. And here the interest rate expectations for increase is at around 0.5%. In between also, RBI has increased the interest rate and continuing to that further increase of around 0.5% is expected on 8th June. Whereas CRR is expected to be stable in this meeting. So overall market seems to be more of a marginal positive or sideway expected today. And I'll request technical team to take up from here.
Yes, thank you, sir. Good morning, all of you. Today, Nifty is likely to open on a flattish note, and you might see some range-bound trading session during the day. Technically, Nifty is just facing a very strong resistance of 16,700 to 800 levels on the closing basis, which gives us some sort of a cautious sign. Whereas on downside, now 16,500 will act as a good support level. If it manages to sustain that 16,500 support level on the closing basis, then the pullback rally can be seen in the coming days as such. But for today intraday purpose, the first support is placed at 16,500. Below that levels, 16,470, 16,440 levels can be seen. Whereas on the high side, the immediate resistance is placed for a Nifty at around 16,650. Any move above that level, we expect a bounce back rally towards 16,720 to 740 levels on the higher sides. Coming towards the Bank Nifty, Friday we have seen a huge selling pressure in the Bank Nifty, which has started Nifty below 35,500 level, which was acting as a support level from the last two trading sessions. Now going ahead, 35,000 will act as a crucial support level. As long as it's maintained that support level on the closing basis, pullback rally can be witnessed or can be sustained on the high side. If not, then the selling pressure is likely to be intensified, which might take Bank Nifty towards 34,700 to 34,500 levels on the downside. Based on high side, 35,500 is the first resistance. Above that level, 35,700 and 36,000 levels can be seen on the high side. Coming towards the Nifty Finance, for today intraday, 16,120 and 16,250 are the two resistance zone. On the left side, 15,930 and 15,850 are the support levels. We need to keep eye on that. Stock specific, as of now, MUSIL really looks very good on the technical setup. The stock is trading about 200 DMA, which gives a very good sign on the technical charts. I believe it has a potential to reach up to 290 to 95 levels on the high side. So one can take a buy call in MUSIL at current market price as well. Stop loss can be kept at 245 for a target of 290. That's it from my end. I request derivative guys to take a call forward.
Yeah, thank you, Swati. See, on the derivative front, overall PCR has gone below 1, which is a negative sign. Also, the VIX continues to remain above the 20 levels. The FIs continue to sell. Open interest, even though we had moved up, open interest did not move up, which is not a very good sign. So that is also negative. And looking at the open interest from call and put for Nifty, if 16,500 is broken, which is a good support area, we can see further selling coming in, and Nifty can very likely go down towards the 16,000 levels after that. So stop loss for all longs is around 16,500, and the outlook is negative. So we had bounced briefly, but outlook continued to be negative in the medium term. So after 16,500, some shorts can be built in into the system for a good 400 500 point rally on the downside. From the stock specific front, overall you're seeing not much buying coming in from the stocks. Only a few stocks like Reliance have seen a good buying, Reliance, ITC, and some of the PSUs, but you're not seeing much buying coming in. Now, after a brief bounce from for the banking sector and the IT sector, it is very likely that the IT and banking sector are going to witness further selling and continue the shorts which were built in into the system with more shorts. So definitely, these are the two sectors to short. 116,500 is broken. Infosys, TCS, Tech Mahindra in the IT space, and in the banking space, Axis Bank, ICICI Bank, Kotak Bank. These three stocks are these six stocks are likely to see further selling coming in. That's it from my side. I'd like to ask the fundamental team to take over, please.
Good morning. On Poonawalla FinCorp, if you recall, in September last year, SEBI had alleged that the previous MD, Ajay Bhutada, he was involved in insider trading, and that he had communicated price sensitive information to others as well. But post investigation, now SEBI has revoked that earlier order, and it has said that he was not involved in any such activity. So this will be sentimentally positive. Titagarh Wagons and Texmaco Rail and Engineering were among the 5 companies that together won 23,500 crore order to supply 60,000 wagons to the Indian Railways. Out of this total order size that was won by 5 companies, Titagarh Wagons got the largest share of 24,000 wagons worth 9,200 crores of rupees value worth of order, which is significant. And also Texmaco Rail has the second highest orders with 20,000 wagons and value wise 7,600 crores. If you look at the top line of both the companies, they are around 1,600 to 1,900 crores. So the order size is significant, and this should have a positive impact on both the stocks. Adani Transmission will acquire SR's Mahan Sipat transmission project worth 1,900 crores. This is positive for Adani Transmission. Thank you.
Good morning, everyone. Just one small update that Valiant Organics has announced the exchanges that there was incidence of blast in reactor of chlorinization at their GIDC Gujarat plant. This happened on June 3rd. Though there was no loss to human life, there was one minor injury to the one person. This is marginal negative for the companies. Anyways, we have been seeing that the stock is not able to perform well and has been underperforming the overall markets. So we can see some minor negative reaction in today's trade on this account. Thank you.
Good morning, everyone. Just a small update. JNPT container traffic volume data for the month of May has come in, and the traffic has declined by 2.3% MO month on month and is up by 7.1% year on year. Year to date, container traffic has improved by 4.8%. Thank you.
Yeah, good morning. NMDC yesterday announced a cut in their iron ore prices by almost 20 to 25%. This is the second price reduction which the company has taken taken post the government imposing a export duty. This is negative for the company. Last week we have seen major steel companies taking a price cut for their steel prices. So we may continue to see most of the steel companies to take further price cut. So overall, this is negative for the steel sector. Thank you.
Yeah, apart from this Hemisphere Property, that is the company which got demerged from VSNL or Tata Communication, and as a part of long pending this demerger process, has mostly land in their portfolio and it's owned by the government. Has decided that they will be putting up, has put up an expression of interest for 58-acre land parcels in Delhi for development of farmhouse. The value of this property is around 1500 crores. Whereas apart from this, company owns different parcels of land in Delhi and Pune and some other places also. Another big property which it owns in Delhi is of around 70 acres, and that value is estimated at around 3,800 crores. So overall value of the land for the company is estimated at around 6,200 crores, whereas the current market cap is around 3,200 crores. So with the announcement of first of this sale of the land or expression of interest in the sale of the land, will act as positive for the company, and we may see prices moving up for the company. This is that Hemisphere Property right now currently trading somewhere at around 110 rupees. So it will act as positive for the company. Apart from that, Adani Enterprises has reported that they had acquired the transmission line asset of SR for around the value of around 1,900 crores, and this is in Madhya Pradesh and Chhattisgarh area. So that is in consistency with their existing business and will act positive for the company. That's all from us. Thank you very much and have a good day.
Subscribe to our YouTube channel for in-depth interviews of India Inc. and press the bell icon so that you do not miss our updates.